Hello. Happy Wednesday, streaming fam. It has been a minute. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. Let me figure out where I'm going to be on this. You know what? It's not even my monitor. It's my camera. There we go. It was driving me crazy that I wasn't like in the middle. Don't want that light to blind anybody. How's everybody? How is everybody doing? Are you hanging in there? I feel like I am barely hanging on by a thread. I love to see all 18 of you guys here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. Kurt and I just got back from a sweaty walk, so I had to freshen myself up for this stream real quick. I splashed some water on my face and kind of rinsed off all the grossness and then threw on just a thin layer of makeup and called it good for tonight. So that's what took me a minute, why I'm just a couple of minutes late. Wow, we jumped to 28. Welcome all 28 of you guys to the live stream. If it's your first time here, because I have been getting a lot of brand new subscribers. First of all, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. It means so much to me. And I did just hit 25,000 subs. But if you're new here, these lives are very casual. I try to do them once a week, but sometimes I have to cancel because life gets in the way, as most of you guys are familiar with. And let's see. Streaming fam, do we have any tips for newbies in the stream tonight? A big one is setting that chat setting to live chat instead of top chat. It loves to default to top chat. Although I can't remember if I changed mine to top chat or if it changed on its own. I might have changed it already. So set those chat settings to live chat so you never miss a chat. The streaming family here is so kind, welcoming. They're the best here. So if you're a newbie, we would love to have you become part of like our regulars that we have every week, or at least every time I go live. We got a great group of people here, and we are always accepting new members. So yeah, there's my little my little talk about that, just because I know we've got some new subscribers here on Ochiba Wolf Collection. Let me catch up on the chat and see what everybody is up to, and I also want to see who is here. I haven't even really looked to see who's all here tonight. So let me scroll up really quick. Let's see. Pink Jam, hello. Just Nerdy is here. Michelle Marshall, Vzak. There's some usernames that I'm not always seen, so I apologize if you've been here before, but oh my gosh, if you haven't been here a lot, it takes like a few times for me to get your username now to know that you're a regular. Cyber Shades, Seema, hello Seema, what's going on? Karen is here, 80s Forever Girl is also here, Oshi's here, Alan is here, my wonderful mod, Sailor V Dizzle, girl, I miss you. We need to talk Japan. We have so many wonderful Japan updates as far as the Sailor Moon franchise, what they're going to be doing this fall and winter. There's a lot of nice things. Oh my gosh, Michelle popping off with a super chat right off the bat. Thank you so much, Michelle Marshall, for the 1999. Michelle says, congratulations on the 25K, Brooke. You look beautiful. Oh my gosh, thank you. I've been sick for 2 weeks. This makes my week to see you. Oh my gosh, you've been sick for 2 weeks? That sounds awful. I hope it's something that you can get over and it's not something like really bad. I'm wishing you to get well very fast, like a speedy recovery. Thank you so much for that 1999. And all of the tips from here until the end of the month are going towards my San Diego Comic-Con fund. This is my first year ever going, and please don't feel obligated to tip, only if you have the means to, but I am like starting like this little tip jar to help fund that trip, because a lot of it is coming out of pocket. I did get invited to be on a panel, and with that came free badges, but my hotel I had to pay for on my own, and our flights to get out there, and of course anything that we buy, eat, and do out there is going to be on our own dime. So I'm kind of like collecting tips for that adventure, and of course I'm gonna do content. My plan is to kind of do a long form video vlog of it. Nothing that is gonna like stress me out about editing, more so just kind of just filming and like a voiceover maybe, just to give you guys my hot take as a first timer at San Diego Comic-Con, one of the biggest geek conventions in the United States. I think it is the convention. I'm really nervous, but also super excited too. But yeah, there's that. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yes, I was just saying hello to everybody and seeing who was all here. I am super behind on the chat currently, but I'm gonna try to catch up. I see that a lot of you guys are congratulating me on hitting that 25,000 milestone. Thank you so much. Kuwapi's are. Oh my God, Mabel, she's a hoarder. You totally don't need to do that, girl. You know you was a bestie that I see in person quite a lot, and but I always sincerely appreciate your support. Oh my God, Iron Knight, you guys almost got me to $30 already. Wow, that tip jar is filling up. Thank you guys. Mega Mochi the Hoarder said, okay, fine, here's for San Diego. I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it right now because I don't know what's been going on, but I feel like my money is just flying out of my bank as soon as it drops. There is just so much that I've been spending on lately, and it's high key making me very nervous as far as like I don't know, like we're putting, I mean, of course it's going from like, there's like a lot of charges happening on the credit card for the trip, and I'm kind of like stressing like, how am I going to be able to pay this a month from now? Oh my God, Michelle sent another super chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold up, let's back this up. Iron Knight sent a $5 super chat and says congrats on the 25K. I've been working overtime at work to get ready for 2 conventions back to back. Iron Knight, have you ever done San Diego Comic-Con? I know you're a big convention person. Actually, this question goes out to everybody. If anybody's ever gone to San Diego Comic-Con, send me some tips. I'm a first timer, and of course I'm reaching out to my community and everybody who's been to help me out there. But I would love to know if anybody here tonight in the stream, and even if you end up watching this stream after it's live, if you guys have been to San Diego Comic-Con and you have a hot tip for me, please feel free, share it with me. I'm gonna soak it all in. Michelle Marshall also sent another $4.99, and she said, so excited that you get to have a booth at San Diego. No, okay, I want to stop that. I do not have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. That's I don't want that to get that's actually not true. I think I know where you're coming from though. So I do have a booth coming up at a local convention here in Wichita, Kansas called Anime Kansas, and that's where I'm having a booth at. I do not have a booth at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm just a normal attendee on that one. Normal badge holder. But thank you so much for the $4.99, and I know that you meant to congratulate me on my booth at Anime Kansas, and I actually did make a post right here on my channel if you missed it, if you want the details, if somehow you can make it out to Wichita, Kansas and come say hi to me at my booth or come shop the anime collectibles that I'll have at my booth. I'm really starting to downsize quite a bit on my collection as far as like I just don't have enough space anymore, so I'm kind of like getting rid of things that I lost a little interest in so I can make room for other things as well. So and all my stuff is brand new, very hard to find, so come out and shop if you're able to come out. It's the first weekend of August, and I've got the links on my YouTube channel right here on the latest post if you want to check that out later. Vzac sent $2. Thank you so much. It says welcome to California. I love California weather. I'm so excited. I don't think I've ever been to San Diego now that I'm thinking about it. I know it's more southern, and everybody so far has been telling me that it's really hot, and I love hot weather. Love it. Give it to me. I will take a hot summer day over a cold winter day any day. So I'm really excited for like the heat, but obviously I'm gonna dress for hot weather, pack my luggage for all of that. Let's see, catching up on the chat. Thank you, Richard Ash. Thank you, Seema. Thank you, V Dizzle. You guys are awesome. Chris, hi Chris. San Diego Comic-Con is the big goal my sister and I want to do one day. Same for New York Comic-Con. Yes, New York Comic-Con's the other big one too. And same, I would love to do that too. Maybe, of course I'm going to tell you guys all about Comic-Con through some sort of video, long form and probably some short form too, but definitely we'll talk about it like more on a personal, like just raw way right here on the streams after the convention. So we'll definitely have a chat, Chris, about how it went and like what I thought of it personally and just some more in depth about it. Uh, oh, she says, I've never been to any cons in California. Good luck. You'll always do great. Appreciate your faith in me. Yeah, I about went off on a story, but I don't think I want to share that. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about. We actually need to transition into Usagi's birthday announcements because I have to admit something to you guys. I have been so incredibly busy. I have just skimmed over all of the birthday updates. I know very like vaguely that, you know, they announced that the Sailor Moon Museum is going to come on tour outside of Japan. I know all that. I know that they announced the lottery ticket sales for the Super Live in Japan. Like, I know like some of that, but I haven't really dove into all of the updates, and I know a lot of them were just teasers. Like, we didn't really get like imagery yet. I know there's like going to be a Sailor Moon Cafe like for Pretty Guardians. Like, there's just a lot of things that I want to go over and look at tonight with you guys, if you guys want to dive into that with me. So let me catch up on the comments just real quick before we transition into all of that. Mango Mochi the Hoarder, thanks for the tips, everyone. Besides, I know I let you have it tonight. You guys mark this rare occasion that I allowed Mango Mochi the Hoarder just the one tonight. She's banned for the rest of the night, but I allowed her one. Don't let her put words in my mouth that I yelled at her for this one. Love you. Michelle says, I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, but I want to be there. Wish I could go to Kansas to your booth, Brooke. I appreciate that. But my mom has been sick and she's getting over some stuff since the surgery a year and a half ago. Totally understand. Especially because I know like a lot of people that support me on social media. You guys aren't anywhere near Kansas, and it's very hard to get to Kansas, and also it's probably expensive for you to come to Kansas. So I totally get it. Like, never any bad feelings if you can't make it, but you guys always have the invite is why I put it out there. Like, honestly, nobody has ever traveled to come see just me at a convention in Kansas. This is only my second year doing it, by the way. Not like I'm popular here at all. No one's ever done it, and I don't expect anybody to at all. So, but you are welcome to come out if you would like to. And of course, we could take photos, and I would love to talk all about my Sailor Moon stuff that I'm selling and try to push some sales on you. I can imagine I'm a pushy car salesman when it comes to my Sailor Moon merch. Like, okay, so this over here, I got this in 2014, and oh my gosh, this is what it does, you know? You are gonna be so cool if you own this. Like, post a picture of this. Level up. Just for buying a piece of Sailor Moon merch. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be a pushy salesman to anybody. Mango Mochi the Hoarder, a member for 24 months. What? Girl, we going no matter where we're going. Cafe, etc. Absolutely. Sailor Vidizzle says, I need to go to the cafe. I hope timing works out okay. Yes, I know. We need to have a chat, Vidizzle. Because I know, like, my friends, including you, Vidizzle, all of my friends that are planning a trip to Japan this year, I need to, like, get in touch with you guys so we can, like, see if our dates and stuff work out. Richard! Peppa Richard Ash! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the $4.99. All tips are going to San Diego Comic-Con to fund that trip. And I appreciate that so much. Congratulations on the 25K. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I know it's like this small little number on YouTube, but it's been a journey getting there and a lot of hard work. And when you hit those little milestones like that, you just gotta celebrate. You know, you gotta take the wins when you can. Sailor V does, if I had a travel buddy, I totally would. I want to go to a convention with you so bad. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if like Anime Kansas would be worth the drive. It's a fun convention. Like, I'm not like dissing Anime Kansas in any way, but as far as like, I've been to a lot of conventions in my life, and it's like not like a super huge convention with lots of things to do. This is the second year that it's been here, and so like it's still growing in that sense. But if you're also here to just see me, then yes, it's worth it. Because, you know, we'll hang. Although I will be working both days at the convention, so it'll be like full days for me back to back. You could always fly, Vicky. Can you do one short flight? Because Chicago to Wichita is such a quick flight. So fast. And it's direct. Wait a minute. We can... Mochi, what did I say? I said you were allowed one tonight. One. This one is to spite you because you told me no. Oh my god, Sailor Mikey! Thank you so much for the $2. You guys make sure to check Sailor Mikey at Anime Expo. He's going to be involved in basically, Mikey, correct me if I'm wrong, all of the Sailor Moon kind of like fan get-togethers. Like you're going to do the that party that's happening at Anime Expo put on by Moon Prism Part. Oh my god, I forgot the username. But I met her in Dallas for the Super Live. Super cool. Let me see. I'll give her a good shout out. Moon Prism something. Moon Power. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Was it Moon Power? Prism Power Party. Okay, I'm just being dyslexic with the words and switching them all around. So this account right here is putting on a Sailor Moon party for AX this year. So definitely go if you can. Prism Power Party on Instagram if you guys want the details, if you're going to be in the area for Anime Expo. I bet it's going to be a great time. So definitely get in touch with either Sailor Mikey or them to do some get-togethers, you know, connect with other Sailor Moon fans in the area. And Sailor Mikey said, yes, I'm here. The whole chat misses you, Ochi. Oh my gosh, thank you. It has been has it been a couple weeks since I've streamed? So sorry. I'm so sorry. I really do try to be here every Wednesday, but sometimes life can just get in the way, and I've had some bouts of crazy depression lately. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, and I've just kind of been dealing with that. But I feel much better today, and why I am able to stream tonight. I think I'm coming up from it. It was, I would say, pretty bad like last 4 or 5 days, honestly. I don't know why. You know what? I honestly think it's hormones. I'm an aging woman and our hormones are fluctuating at this time. I'm 37. And I think like just some things like that are happening because nothing really like major has changed in my life to trigger this depression. So I definitely think it's like hormone related to my body. And as an aging woman, I definitely want to be more vocal about that and how it affects us in our life and what we can do to try to like balance our hormones on that. And I know I'm getting like people who clicked on this video are like, we are not talking about Usagi's birthday party events. We're not talking about Sailor Moon in Japan. She is talking about being 37 and her hormones fluctuating. Should we move on? Especially since people who just joined, they're like, what are we talking about? I'm so sorry. Let's transition. I don't want to just sit here and talk about that. This is a collection channel. Let me figure out how to get back into it. Was it window plus camera? Window. I think it was. Okay, yes, I've already got it all set up. So here we go, guys. I stopped the hormone chat. So we can do the talk about Usagi's birthday. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my little webcam so you guys can see me a little better. I don't even know. You're just gonna get my forehead in this. Okay, so for those who aren't familiar, basically ever since like what, the 20th anniversary on, maybe I don't remember when they started this, but it might have even been later. It might have been the 25th anniversary on of Sailor Moon. The Sailor Moon official, the account that is the official account for Sailor Moon, as stated in the name, they have always done birthday events or birthday announcements, basically. Sometimes they have had a birthday event too for Usagi's birthday, but for the most part they've done birthday announcements in honor of Usagi's birthday on June 30th year after year. And so this is their 2025 video for Usagi's birthday this year. So I'm gonna push the play button on this. I'm not going to be able to probably do the sounds, so you guys can always go watch this later on Sailor Moon Official's YouTube channel, just because I don't want a copyright strike against this video, and I know they're probably playing Moonlight Densetsu or something in the background of that video, so there won't be any sound, and we're going to watch this together. So let's go. Oh my god, it's so loud. It's all in Japanese. We got some new merch, but I can't read a thing except OCAT. So what they're doing basically is they're announcing some future collaboration. Gosh, I didn't even say anything about what just happened there. Sorry. So they're announcing some future collaborations. I do know that. This right here is where they're announcing that the Sailor Moon Museum is going to go on tour internationally. And now it looks like they're talking about the Super Live. Coming to Japan, how they're going to have both the London and the USA cast. There you go, Team UK, Team US. Telling you where to go check that out for more information. Something about Pretty Guardians. I think that might be the No, this is just the Pretty Guardians, the website. Just telling you, join the fan club. The fan club that's only great for Japanese members. Wow, that was it. So that was a very short announcement video, but don't worry. So if you go to SailorMoonFanNetwork.com, the Sailor Moon fan site that we run, we did most of these announcements in English for you. So one of them was the Sailor Moon Museum 2025 tour. Now, as of I hear some music. Oh my god. Sorry, YouTube was still playing in the background. Kind of freaked me out for a second. So they did announce that the Sailor Moon Museum, which is an incredible experience. I really am so happy that so many of you are going to be able to experience this in the United States, our country. They announced that it is going to go on tour. Now, they said it was going to be in the fall of 2025. However, we do not know where yet. We don't even have confirmation that it's going to be the United States. I'm pretty sure it's going to come to the United States. I just don't know for sure. And we don't know what countries. If you go to this specific post on our site, I ended up linking the TikTok video that Sailor V Dizzle and I are in, and her and I went to Nagoya to see the Sailor Moon Museum, and it's like this whole walkthrough. You guys can watch this on TikTok. I've got like a voiceover on here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like the same. Like they're gonna bring the same rooms, because the way that the Sailor Moon Museum in Japan is, it consists of several rooms with different stuff in each room. Like they have like a manga room, they have like an animation room, they have a merchandise room, they have a musical room, they have some real life Naoko Takeuchi illustrations framed for you to see. So if you guys want to see that, I don't want to show this video unless you guys want a spoiler, but there has been so much footage of this online. I'm sure you've seen a lot of it. And there's Vicky. That's V Dizzle, y'all. That's our girl. That's our girl. That's our mod. Wasn't she so cute? She actually got interviewed that day because she was looking so cute. And they were, I think they were specifically looking for a foreigner that day. And Vicky was like the perfect example of like a Sailor Moon fan that was a foreigner that day. She was like the right time, right moment. And oh, it was so cute. I can't wait to see like if they're going to give out like special merchandise for a ticket type. They did that for, oh my god, it says from the long form YouTube video. I'm working on it. This footage is going to be included in the long form YouTube video. I was looking really cute that day too. I loved my hair and my hat. Oh, I can't wait for that. So oh my god, I feel like I'm going all over the place. I'm so sorry. Like, it's every time I see a scene on this video, it's like triggering like a new thought for me. But I've got a complete walkthrough. Watch it on there if you want. Just to kind of like go over, we don't know what countries yet. They're going to announce that later, but you know it's coming soon because they did state it was going to come fall of 2025. Let me go and just kind of catch up on the comments while we're kind of like on this topic about the Sailor Moon Museum. What are your thoughts on this? I will say this is probably not going to be how they did the Super Live. The Super Live was very easy to tour in multiple cities in whatever country it was in. I mean, in the United States, it toured in many cities. The Sailor Moon Museum is probably not easy to move around. There's a lot of big things. There's certain setups they have to do. So I think if you guys are going to want to experience this in the United States, if it comes here, or any other country, you need to start preparing now, because they're probably only going to have it in 1 or 2 cities, maybe just 1. I'm thinking it would be in New York or California. And a lot of us are going to have to travel to go see it. And I was already seeing when I shared this news on like X and Threads and Facebook, people are like saying, please come to my state. And they would say a state. Like, please come to Louisiana. Please come to Kansas. Please come to Missouri. And I do not see them putting this in a lot of states. And I guess where I'm trying to go with this is, I know it's going to be a hardship to go travel, but I think if you're a huge Sailor Moon fan, you need to try to go and support this. It's going to be something that you're going to have to travel to. This is just not something that they can move around in many cities. They still might. I don't know. But I've seen it twice. I've seen it in Tokyo and I've seen it in Nagoya, and it's not like, you just pick up a couple things on stage and move it to the next stage and take the cast and perform on whatever stage. There's a lot of things that are involved in setting this up. I'm really like, for those who've been, I don't even know how they move it, because the manga panel room, I mean, those are actually on walls, right? Are they just printing wallpaper, or like, how are they doing that? And even the merchandise room where it has like the old, designs like the Bandai boxes had back in the day with like the blocks, the black blocks, and it had Sailor Moon in rainbow lettering and on this like pink wall. Like, how are they gonna do that? Like, it seems like a lot of work. So I don't think this is something that's gonna be in a lot of cities if it comes to the United States. So start saving now for that plane ticket, that hotel cost, that museum cost, food cost, travel expenses in general. Start saving for that, because this is going to be something that is probably going to be, oh my Lord, Raphael. Thank you so much. Raphael says, I met you on YouTube. Now you're my inspiration in life. What? In 3 weeks, I'm doing something big in the Sailor Moon community. Neo Queen Serenity finally moving forward. Thank you for everything with truth and honesty. Of course. Thank you so much for always being so kind. Like, you say things so beautifully, Raphael. You have a beautiful spirit. Thank you so much for that donation going straight to my San Diego Comic-Con tip fund. Thank you so much. Catching up on the comments. Quappy says they're going to print new walls. That's what I want to know, Quappy. Do you think that it's just printable wallpaper that they put up there? Like, they designed it, whatever, and then they just print it and plaster it onto a new wall, like, for each time they do the exhibition. Can you imagine if they do that when they tear it down? Oh my God. That reminds me when I took a hammer to the Sume art figure. Like, it's just something you don't want to see as a hardcore Sailor Moon fan. Seema's asking, any idea when it might be announced where for the museum? I don't, but you know that they've got to announce it soon. I mean, if you think about it, September 21st is not that far away. That is the first day of fall. And they said fall 2025, and winter is December 21st. So it has to be somewhere between September 21st to December 2020 to December 21st. So I would imagine any day now we'll know the countries, the dates, the price, all that. And I bet the same day the tickets go up. I don't know, but we will see. Catching up. Capricorn 96 says, fingers crossed for the USA tour. I don't care which state it is. I'm going to make it happen. Yes, please. That's the energy I need to see. And I realize this is a hardship. Traveling to another state, for many of us, is hard to do. I mean, you got to get time off work if you're working. You've got to pay for hotel. All these expenses are involved. So I understand, but I'm giving y'all a heads up now. Start that little Sailor Moon Museum fund. Chris says, I hope I'll be able to travel. Yes, I hope you will be too. Tyrannozilla. I hope the museum, that's a cute name, by the way. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope the museum has some sort of original character designs before the final design was chosen. If it's going to be the Sailor, I'm assuming it's going to be the same Sailor Moon Museum. And they've always been the same. The only thing that's been on like that's been different and on rotation is which prints they had in the print room. So they kind of do show you some of that, especially when it comes to the animation. They have this beautiful animation room where they show like some character designs and some early concepts for taking the manga to the TV screen. So they do have some of that. And again, if you guys want to see exactly what the Sailor Moon Museum has, if you go to SailorMoonFanNetwork.com and you scroll down to the Sailor Moon Museum 2025 Overseas Tour, I have the full walkthrough that Sailor V Dizzle and I did last July in 2024. And this goes through every single room. This is a 4-minute video. So if you want to see exactly what it is, go watch that video. That's that animation room that I was talking about. But I don't want to show it all just right here in case anybody is like really wanting to like experience it for the first time and kind of have like an unbiased, like they don't want to, you know, see it all, even though I'm okay showing a little bit of it because so many people have been to the Sailor Moon Museum in Japan. So many have shared photos and videos. So like, it's been out there for some time. It's kind of hard to avoid exactly what it looks like. But if you want to see it, go over there. I've got that TikTok video link that you can watch right now. And also if you're on Instagram, I've got that video pinned on the top of my content on the front page. Richard Ash says, oh my god, law school applications are coming up. I wish I wasn't saving everything for that. Can law school wait? I feel like, how often do we get a Sailor Moon Museum coming to the United States? Sailor Moon over law school? You know, I mean, I hate to like, you know, say that about your education, but I feel like you can resume that at any time, right? But how often do we get something like this coming to the United States? I really feel like the Super Live did this for us because so many Sailor Moon fans came out and supported Sailor Moon. I know me and a lot of other Sailor Moon fans pushed people to just do it. Just go out there and buy that ticket and go to the closest city that you possibly can and go see it. And it really showed Sailor Moon Official that, wow, US fans will spend some money. They'll travel and they'll buy everything. We didn't even make enough light sticks. Oh my god, the merch. Are we gonna have exclusive USA Sailor Moon Museum merch? Okay. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of it's gonna be the same, but I hope they still give us the Sailor Moon Museum store at the end. There is a Sailor Moon Museum store that is included with the Sailor Moon Museum. At least it always has been for the Japanese ones. If they skip out on that on us, I will be so mad. No, we need that. We will spend the money. I think we may even spend more than people in Japan. I think they will be shocked that at how much we will buy and how much we will spend. I think they'll run out of inventory. I honestly believe that. Let's mark it now. Be like, oh, Chipa Wolf called this. That she knew things were gonna sell out in the USA because that's how we hide our feelings and deal with all the crap that's going on right now. We spend our money in like not so great ways. Oh my god, thank you so much, Taylor. Thank you for the $2. I would freak out if the museum is down the street. I know you have a really good chance of it being in California, but again, you guys plan for this. It's not going to be easy to get to for the majority of us. And I really don't want anybody like yelling at the Sailor Moon franchise. Why is this not in Minnesota? Like, this is a very, it's a lot of work involved for this. It's not like the Super Live that was easy to travel from city to city. So give them some grace with this, and just try to go out and support it wherever it ends up. It's just going to be one of those things that they just can't tour everywhere in the United States like they really tried for the Super Live. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Moving on. This one I kind of really already knew about. as far as like all the information surrounding it. It's these other ones that I really haven't looked at quite yet. So we have a Sailor Moon, oh lord, Une Nana Cool collaboration. Wow, that is a mouthful. What? And these are the updates that I was telling you that we don't really know what this entails. They just kind of give us a little teaser. And this collaboration is coming January 2026. It's a loungewear brand called One Nana Cool. Wait, one? Une. Do we have a typo here? I think so. This line will feature 4 items, including oh my gosh, we're getting bras? We're getting Sailor Moon bras? Okay, no, this is going to be Japanese sizes. I don't know if my big back can fit the Japanese sizes. Oh, my back is wide. I don't think I can do it. I've just got broad shoulders. I got some width up here. Don't know if I'll be, I mean, the titties are small enough to probably fit in that. Let's be real. I'm like an A, borderline B, but the width, this shoulder length. Okay, so you can check out their current styles on their Instagram. Shall we, fam? Okay, so let's go see. So it's Une Nana Cool. It looks like they've done some other collaborations. Okay, so they're like sports bras. Well, some of them are. Okay, here's their loungewear. They've done a Peanuts collaboration. Looks like they did Harry Potter. What other brands have they collabed with? Tom and Jerry. Oh my god. Is there any like big Tom and Jerry fans? I mean, I watched it as a kid, and of course, I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum at all. That just was random. That was random to me. I haven't seen Tom and Jerry stuff in a while. Let's see. Moomin. Okay, so you guys kind of get the idea. We're going to get a Sailor Moon collab from this brand. Probably going to pass on a lot of that. Let me just be honest and real with you. Let's see. The Kakao Cat. Is it Kakao Cat? Kakao Cat. Kakao Cat. Kakao Cat. Kakao Cat and Sailor Moon. Da-da-ka. Okay, I don't know why I'm singing today. I think it's some sort of tick here that's happening. Oh, it's chocolate made in Hokkaido. Collaborating with Sailor Moon this winter. They will feature chocolate tins and sable tins. Chocolate tins and sable tins. What's a sable tin? Check out their Instagram to see what they currently sell. Let's go look together. Oh my god, their mascot is actually a kitty cat. Oh my god, Kurt, it looks like Nunu. It looks like Mr. Nunu. Oh, this is cute. Oh my god, it reminds me of the little delivery service in Japan, like the if you know, you know. It's like a black silhouette of like a black cat holding a little baby black cat. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Maybe that's what they're playing off of on that. Oh, it looks just like Mr. Nunu. Oh my god. Are they gonna do Luna instead of this cat? Are they gonna put a moon on this cat's forehead for the Sailor Moon collab? Okay. We'll take it. Oh, they could totally do like a little Luna chocolate. You guys, this is gonna be so cute. Random, but cute. I mean, there are so many other merchandise opportunities that I've heard Sailor Moon fans like yell from the rooftops and the mountaintops like, why haven't we had blank yet? But here we go. We're gonna have some more Sailor Moon chocolate. Oh, we jumped to 61. Hello, welcome to the live stream tonight. We're going over all of Usagi birthday. Oh, we got Michelle Marshall joining the pack for 4 months. We got a little long howl for Michelle Marshall. Thank you so much. She's like, my bust line wouldn't fit in a Japanese size, bro. I feel you. I mean, it's not my bust, but it's my back. It's my back. Oh, you guys are a great audience tonight. I'm having so much fun catching up on the chat over here. Yes, that's a great way to put it. Mango Mochi the Hoarder. Spending money recklessly. That I couldn't have put it into better words. The term recklessly was not coming to this brain. Beautifully. That's us. I mean, it's the only way to hide our feelings and what was happening. Kwapi says, this happened before with Peach John, so yeah, it'll mostly likely be small. Yes, I remember Peach John. Oh my god, yes, didn't get any of it. Actually, no, I did. Okay, I don't think it was Peach John. I think there was another lingerie, like, collaborate. It might have been Peach John. I mean, don't take my word for it. But it was an officially licensed undergarments brand from Japan from the 20th anniversary on. I grabbed one bra! And boy, did it make me feel awful inside. I shouldn't have done it. Mango Mochi the Hoarder. Absolutely not, Brooke. I need head to toe plus the undies fashion. Okay, Mango Mochi the Hoarder. You can probably fit it in that. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh my god, Karen said a Sailor Moon Victoria's Secret collab. See, now that I feel like a lot of us could back up, because Victoria's Secret, they have extended sizes now. A lot of us could fit into that. Kwabi says, yes, most likely Luna, Artemis, and Diana, because, like, the Nekopan. Oh, yes, so they do cat bread, too. Yes. Megan says we have to manifest the Converse collab. Please, Converse. You almost did. I feel like they did that one symbol shoe, like, to get our attention, but, like, they're like, we don't want to pay for the license yet. Or maybe they couldn't. Maybe, like, Vans had, like, some sort of contract that said, oh, no other shoe brand in international could have a Sailor Moon collab. Like, I don't know how licensing goes, but yes, we absolutely need a Converse collab instead of more Sailor Moon chocolates. I mean, I'll take it all. Let's be real. Okay, let me say this. When it comes to Sailor Moon, I am never the person that is going to say no to something, because I feel like it doesn't take away from anything else that could happen. I'm just going to say, just give it to us all. There's probably there's probably consumers for each category, right? Like the chocolates in Japan and the society there loves those little cute little gifts of, like, food, like little food tins, little treat tins. That is, like, so big over there, and that stuff's gonna sell. It's just gonna sell, and they know their market, they know their consumer base over there. Yeah. Okay, continuing on, because it is 7:48 and we have a couple of more. Okay, so we did the Unenana, we did the Cacao Cat. And now, oh yes, another cafe. Okay, so this one is a Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon cafe for 2025. Now, Pretty Guardians is the Sailor Moon fan club. So is this a fan club exclusive cafe? So only, okay, let's see the details we have. With the celebration of Pretty Guardians fan club 10th anniversary, thank God they're doing some more big stuff for their 10th anniversary. This is the 10th year of the Sailor Moon fan club, and I was so shocked. Number one, they weren't prepared on the day of that. They have always announced all of the fan club goods, that they didn't even have the bonus stuff even showed, like, on day one, on April 1st. They were just like, oh, you can join right now, but we don't know what we have yet. Check back later and see your signing gift and your bonus gift if you've been a member for 1 or more years. It was crazy. You guys know I talked about this before. And it was just really shocking and kind of a letdown, since this was such a big milestone for the Sailor Moon fan club, that they weren't really prepared and they didn't really do anything. Like, I feel like for the 10th year, especially if you've been a member for all 10 years, you deserve an extra special gift for your membership for a 10th year. But it looks like they're going to do a Sailor Moon cafe. It says there are going to be original menus and goods that are limited to the cafe. In addition, there will be special days held, such as a pre-opening day for members of the official fan club Pretty Guardian. So, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody out there, especially Kawapi. Kawapi lives in Japan and follows the Sailor Moon franchise there. It sounds like it's going to be open to the public regardless if you are a fan club member or not, but they are going to do a pre-opening day just for fan club members. Am I getting that? Am I understanding that correctly based on that wording? catching up on the comments while I wait on a response on that. Sailor Moon does all I need deets yesterday on that cafe. Yes, Sailor Moon cafes are so fun in Japan. The food sometimes is questionable and extraordinarily dyed. You think it, sometimes it look, I'm not gonna lie, it looks toxic, and I'm like, my non-artificially colored diet lifestyle doesn't want to eat this, but I'll eat it for Sailor Moon. Oh man, I try to avoid dyes, like artificially colored stuff in all my food, and the only exemption for that is some sort of collaboration cafe. Like, I've done it for the Pokemon cafe. I will continue to do it for Sailor Moon. I don't care how toxic it is. I will eat it for Sailor Moon. Or pass it on to my husband or anybody else that I'm with for Sailor Moon. Kwapi says, yes, Brooke is right. The target market for this is the Japanese locals. Sorry, y'all. It is. And you know, you only know that if you really know a lot about Japan or if you've been to Japan. And then you'll understand. You're like, oh, this is very Japanese. The community there is going to love this. That's why they're making it for it. Okay, is here. Hello. Oh my gosh, we have almost 60 people. Hello, all 60 of you tonight. Well, almost 60 of you. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Wednesday, and thanks for being here talking about Usagi's birthday announcements that were announced on her birthday in Japan, which was June 30th. Kay says, I wish I could go because there's going to be so many Viz VAs there. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Anime Expo? I see Mikey's talking about Anime Expo. Okay. So if you hear me go silent, I am reading the chat here. Kwapi says there is special dates for Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon, like the, oh my god, I have a hair on my nose, like the ticket reservation for the musical. Wait, what? Tyrannazilla. There are actually fan illustrations of how Bluth would have designed Sailor Moon. Are you talking about like Don Bluth? Like the animator? The All Dogs Go to Heaven? Thumbelina? The Pebble and the Penguin? Those were like some of my favorite movies growing up, by the way. The Land Before Time? The original? Oh, I need to go back and watch that one. Tree Stars! God. Okay, there is a video I need to do. And I'm going to do it one day. All of the things that I was really into as a kid, and I want to know if anybody remembers them. It was in the categories that I'm talking about are like computer games. I had a DOS computer back in the day that you had to install video games with floppy disks, and there was games that I was obsessed with as a kid. I need to do a video on that, and then I also need to do a video, and maybe even in the same video, of all of the animated movies that I was just obsessed with as a kid. And All Dogs Go to Heaven, The Land Before Time, Thumbelina. Those are some real high up there movies that I worshipped as a kid, and I loved Don Bluth back in the day. I mean, I still do. But like back then, I wanted to be an artist like Don Bluth, and I just loved all of that. I was very curious about all of that. Kay says, yes, we're talking about Anime Expo. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat. And, you know, we were talking about so many different topics here tonight. Kwapi says, Pokemon Cafe is good. Yes, all of the food there is very delicious. It's not only cute, but very delicious. And how hard is it to get into that cafe these days? Like, Pokemon blew up in 2020 because of the pandemic. And ever since then, I feel like it's so hard to get into the Pokemon Cafe if you're traveling to Japan. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult. VZAG, oh wow, you had DOS. Yes, I did. I'm showing my age. So one of my favorite games back in the DOS days was a game called Wolf by Sanctuary Woods. Look it up. It is such a beautifully designed game for the time. Anybody now is gonna be like, what is all of these pixels? But the music was so good. I also really loved King's Quest, if anybody remembers those. And then I also had like this weird pack of games. I don't remember if it came with the computer or if my parents bought like this this game pack at like Circuit City. Anybody remember that? And installed it on the computer, and it had all these crazy games on there. It had something called like Spelling Jungle, The Incredible Toon Machine. Does anybody remember like the first Dogs with the Z? Oh my gosh, I played all of that back in the day. We definitely need to talk about that. I know we're kind of getting a little off topic, but very nostalgic to me. Oh, Rockadoodle. Yes, Sakudo. I just watched that not too long ago. I would say about a month ago I watched Rockadoodle, and I was like, good. Good. Oh, okay, so moving on to the other updates. We also have the Sailor Moon Store Usagi birthday goods, which is what I have on the screen right now as far as like the art that they're using for the merchandise. I think she looks so mature here. What do we got? A lot of this stuff is actually really cute. What do we got? Below is the additional... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is part 3. The Sailor Moon Store is releasing additional new original goods for 2025. Check out part 1 and 2. So the Sailor Moon Store will continue this series featuring the other Inner Guardians. Oh my god. We're going to have Ami, Rei, Makoto, and Minako on their birthdays. This item will be on pre-order with the Sailor Moon Store only. What is this? Maybe I need to go in here and edit this. This doesn't seem clear to me. Below is one additional item from the lineup. What is this? Sailor Moon Fan Network dropped the ball on this one. I don't know what this is. What does this say? Sailor Moon Store Original Birthday Goods 2025 Part 3. Is it an acrylic block? Happy birthday, Usagi. To celebrate her birthday, the Sailor Moon Store is releasing... I didn't do these blogs, by the way. So that's why I'm... If you guys are like, why is she confused? Didn't she write this blog? No. The girls took care of this for me because I've been so busy. So it was either Tara or Sin that did this. But I'm a little confused. I need to go in there and see... Oh, wait! No, it's right here! Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's an acrylic block. So they announced this acrylic block. Which, you know what? I actually have one of these. It's not official. I bought it at a little booth, like a fan created booth here, and I use it as a coaster. This one's square, and this one, the Usagi one on there looks more rectangle, but this is really nice as like a coaster. So maybe we can use it like that, or maybe it's just meant to be like a little picture frame stood up. So that's the acrylic block, and it looks like these are the other birthday goods that are come out, which we've already got blogs on these. So if you wanted to see part 1, sorry. And I do know we have everything listed on what it is. We're going to have a clear file, acrylic coaster and stand. God, Japan loves acrylic stuff. Slide can case. Wait, no, that's the glass. Oh my god, sorry. A glass, a can case, and then part 2... is this stuff, which we got a keychain, multi-case, drawstring bag, and a sticker set of 6. Okay, so yeah, keychain, little acrylic, little bag there, little drawstring bag, and a sticker set. And then the new item they announced is the acrylic block, which I'll change the title of this to say acrylic block because, and then I'll also maybe move part 1 and 2 underneath this down here just to make it more like understandable, because I was confused as heck. Was anybody else confused? I was confused. I'll fix that. And that looks like the it. Oh my god, what even is it? That looks like the it of all of the Sailor Moon updates. Wow, that makes zero sense. I'm sorry. You guys have been a fantastic audience tonight. It is now 1 minute before 8 o'clock, which I normally only stream for about an hour. But I do want to like just catch up on the chat before I bail on y'all, because this was really fun. I hope you guys had a great time tonight. It is Lasagna Wednesdays, with our little floating lasagna up here. We are having lasagna in this house. I ain't never gonna be skinny. Sorry, that's from one of my favorite content creators that I watch on Instagram. Michelle says, love all these movies. Land Before Time, Rockadoodle, Thumbelina. Yes. Sailor Moon Digital, it's an acrylic block. She was like yelling, it's an acrylic block. I was really lost on that post for a hot minute. Sailor Drew, hello, welcome back. He just got back from a trip. Hope everyone is having a good week. I was away in Europe for a few weeks in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. I also brought back some Sailor Moon merch from Europe. Ooh, I can't wait to see your post about that. They had merchandise in Europe. I wonder what kind of stuff they had. Oh, I think they have like the Abby style stuff over there. Like they have their exclusive of Abby style, which in fact, if we go to the window plus camera, I think we have a post about it. It's this right here. Yeah, so this is only available in Europe. So Abby Style is a brand that also sells here in the United States, but they have different merch in Europe and in the United States, and this is so cool. Now, I don't like a lot of acrylic stuff, but if it's a bookend, count me in for this. Count me in for this. As always, you can remember that Sailor Moon Fan Network, we will try to always blog about every Sailor Moon merchandise, event, exhibition, any kind of big news that we have access to official info. We will have it on the site. Make sure to check it every day. If you want to always stay in the loop, the front page will always have all of the new stuff, so you will never, ever miss an update. We work really hard on the site. And it's a great resource for Sailor Moon fans. So make sure you check it out, support it, and share it with other Sailor Moon friends if they are not aware. Catching up on the chat. Kawapi says, I am broke, Vicky. I feel this. Kawapi, heard. I mean, I'm not clapping because I'm happy you're broke, but I hear you. You were heard, you were seen, you were loved, and I am hoping some money comes your way. The universe is abundant. Give Kawapi some money. Give all of us some money. I need some money. So many awesome goods I need to buy. Yes. Guys, did everybody have a good time tonight? I am wrapping things up. I'm not going to stay for much longer, but I wanted just to say thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I always appreciate your engagement in the chat. It means so much to me, and it's so fun scrolling through and reading everybody's comments and questions and just seeing you guys chit-chatting amongst each other. Great vibes here, and I love how everybody is just nice to each other. So thank you guys so much for bringing your kindness and keeping it kind in the chat. Is there any questions you guys have or anything that you just want to say in the chat tonight before we exit? This is the space. This is the time. I love all those icons, V Dizzle. Yes, manifest it, girl. I love that. Let it rain money. Let it rain money. Kawapi says, I will see you in Japan, people. Hit Kawapi up. If you ever travel to Japan, this girl loves to meet people. And let me just say, from a personal experience, her energy is amazing. It's contagious. It's beautiful. It's friendly. It's inviting. It's welcoming. She is such just a genuinely nice person. And I do not think you will regret it. And I know sometimes meeting strangers is kind of intimidating, but she makes it feel like your family, like you've known each other forever, or your BFFs. So definitely hit up Kawapi. I know I will be when we go back, whenever that is. So I will give you guys an update on that. I am trying so hard to go to Japan. I'm pretty sure I am. I'm like 97% sure I'm going to be there either in the fall or the winter. Whatever, like the most things are happening, I want to try to plan it around that. I really want to see the Super Live, but I'm kind of holding out to see like when the Sailor Moon Museum may come here, like when they announce the dates for that, because I definitely want to support the Sailor Moon Museum here in my country. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, okay, so the reason why I haven't really done anything quite yet is I am gearing up for San Diego Comic-Con in the next couple of weeks at the end of the month. And then right after that, oh my gosh, Jay Lee! Thank you for being a member of Ochiba Wolf Collection. Your support means so much, and it helps me continue on being a content creator. For Jay Lee! Wow, time flies. It does. Another thing that's like I'm focused on right now. So I got San Diego Comic-Con at the end of this month, and I'm planning and getting things ready for that, as well as also staying on top of my own content that I'm trying to get out. and to stay relevant on social media. Gosh, I'm just losing followers left and right, and I don't know why. But I'm not letting that affect me. I'm trying not to anyway. And then right after San Diego Comic-Con, like literally the week after we get back, I have Anime Kansas, and I got to get my inventory ready for that. So I'm like figuring out all of that and focusing on that. That's like my priority right now, to get all of my ducks in a row as far as those events, since they're coming up fast. I want to say after Anime Kansas, my focus will be figuring out like when I'm coming to Japan, start looking into flights. Oh God, I need to wash my hair. I sweated so much. Looking into flights. And of course I will inform everybody that is also going to Japan, and also talking and discussing with everybody to see like if our times can cross over so we can see each other and hang out, and also let my friends in Japan know like what times I'm coming so we can like plan some days to hang out and go shopping, go eat, whatever, karaoke. Oh my gosh, Vicky and I killed it at karaoke. Vicky is like the bomb at karaoke. She surprised the heck out of me of how many genres that she can just bust out like she is an expert. I was like we're singing some pop songs. She's singing some Japanese songs. She's singing some Gaga, and then she's singing some Metallica. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? This girl's amazing. The karaoke with her is so fun, so freaking fun, and I feel like I've been upping my karaoke game too. So I feel like I'm gonna be a little better. I mean, yeah. But guys, I'm gonna go. This was so fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I really do appreciate you. And thanks to everybody who tipped and put... Oh, wrong side! Thanks to everybody who was contributing to my San Diego Comic-Con fund. This is going to remain like this for the next 20 days. And we'll see where we can get. No pressure, though. No pressure. You guys have a great rest of your week. I know like it's a holiday here in the United States, even though we all don't feel like celebrating. But I hope you at least see some family, eat something good, be safe, you know. All the above, and above all, work on being happy, because it is so hard to be happy sometimes, and I want everybody to be happy here. You guys are all great people. So, yeah. Y'all are the best. Bye!